Okay, so first things first, you are gonna have to forgive me. Normally I will, actually when I built this settlement, I was using 2 sticks of 8 GB RAM. Now I'm down to 1, so it's definitely noticeable. The FPS is ridiculously low. You'll see it, you'll notice it. Also, this is my first recording, so hopefully it doesn't go too bad. I just wanted to show you my settlement, Finch's Utopia, and the misspell is intentional. It was just kind of supposed to be like a play on words thing, but anyways. So this is my settlement, and we're gonna start over here at the inn. So I made this with the cabin in the woods mod. Looks really nice. I love this mod, but I don't know if you necessarily could call this an inn. I was kind of aiming for like more of like a house for my settlers, but they needed more beds, so I just turned it into an inn per se. And then I put this guy, gave him a job, pretty much like a restaurant type deal. But anyways, it's nothing special. And we have a little bathroom here. Really cramped, but it is what it is. Got some little mannequins on the shelf. And then over here we have Finch's Clothing Emporium. Again, nothing special. Just a little place to buy clothing. Got some dressing rooms. Supposed to be someone here, but anyways, then we have the office and our billboard. Let's check out the office where apparently cats are living. Yeah, again, nothing special. I probably could have put more detail into this, but whatever. And then we have Finch Commons, just a place for the settlers on a lower budget, I guess you could say. Bathrooms, another one over here. Had to put some planks on the wall because they're see-through. Too many holes in the wood. Come upstairs. We have, what, 15 beds or so, 14 maybe. There's a door here where you can come out and just kind of look at the town, whatever this is. We have Finch's Great Armory Bunk. I was gonna put bunker, but I couldn't get the last 2 letters to fit, and I thought bunk sounded kind of cool. But anyways, this is it, our little armory here. Radio in the wall, just a bunch of random objects, set of power armor. This bitch is trashing the place. Ridiculous. Finch Memorial Hospice, a place to go and have some surgery or some operations of some kind. Office here. This is where I'd imagine you would get surgery done. By this guy. A guy you'd probably never want to have surgery from. Okay. So let's go and visit the greenhouse. Just the greenhouse. Growing plants. Okay. Now, if you are a fan of the Beatles, you'll probably notice what I did here. You would notice Norwegian wood, and over here, Sgt. Pepper from the Lonely Hearts Club. I love the Beatles. Okay, so here we have just a little, I guess the entrance to like a restaurant type deal. Come back here, we have a kitchen. Okay. The loo. I had already put the Beatles references in, and of course they're from England, so instead of the bathrooms I put the loo. A little changing station for a baby. The other one's pretty much the same. If not, it is the same. Okay, when we come upstairs, we have just a little cozy little restaurant. A car on the, I guess, whatever, a platform. Come upstairs. This is where you would probably wine and dine. A little platform for someone to perform. All these elegant looking tables. Okay. Okay, so that's it for this part of it. Now we go to the bridge. Okay, so to get to the bridge, we have this elevator that I've enclosed with walls. I wasn't thinking too much when I built this place, otherwise I could have probably have just built 2 elevators, or I'm not sure. I think it would be 2, but instead I built 3. So send that back down. I did add some little platforms here. And here we are. Okay, so we have this this whole bridge that we're gonna go over here. Okay, so this would be, I set down 3 guard mats. As you can see, they have a pretty good view of the neighborhood here. And this would be our player home. Got some upside down missile turrets here all around the building. Actually, for this part, I will use my character because there's one part that I will need her for. Alright, so we've got the lower level here. Just a living room. Pretty fancy looking, I think. Fireplace, TV, glass table to snort some coke on. This is our 2nd floor. Again, guys, I'm sorry about the FPS. I even disabled a ton of mods, and it helped a little bit, but unfortunately, like I said, I built this when I had 2 sticks, and now we're running on 1. So, it's the bed. Got some shackles and some lube and all that fun stuff. These guys know. They know what's gonna happen. Place their shower off afterwards. Okay. So, check this out. This took me way longer than it should have. Even got a little door that will open. This took me forever. I'm gonna try and show you inside of it. Okay, so this is the lower level. I could not get it perfect. Yeah, where we go? Okay. So, let's try and see if we can get... Okay. And that's the upper level. All we've got is a bed, a dresser. Downstairs we've got a kitchen, a couch, a TV. I didn't go too much into depth there, but yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Then we have our kitchen. Again, I didn't put too much detail into all these things. If I were to have made this more recently, I would have. My settlements now have a lot more clutter and stuff, so it looks a lot more lived in, but still, I think it's pretty cool. Considering my FPS has dropped so much, I don't think it's too necessary to include all the clutter. Oh, you can see the bottom of the turrets. I never noticed that. Yep, We have some speakers up top for our chill and grill. See a super mutant over there. It's a nice view. You can see our the bottom half of Finch's Utopia. And we can overlook our bridge. So, we're gonna go down there. Here we are. Okay, so we have this home here. I put probably more detail into this than I have other things, but it's activated by the switch. Now we're inside. We have a little TV here, some beds. Again, nothing crazy. Switch for the lights. Switch for the doors. Got my little junkyard buddy here. Now this, I was just kind of trying to fill in space, and I figured this could be like a little homeless shelter thing. Got a couple of sleeping bags, just a crappy little refrigerator, some posters all over the place. Not a tent out here. There's a invisible mat for sleeping. Got a little bar, little chill spot. Again, we got a great view, which would normally look better if I didn't remove all my mods, but and by the way, this is a warehouse. I didn't. What is going on? Wow. We're just gonna ignore it, I guess. We'll go, you know what? Let's go check it out. I will come back to the warehouse. Ah, yes. I put missile turrets over here. Who? Ah. Oh crap. Okay. I'm assuming it looks like there's a couple of dead bodies from my missile turrets. Anyways, so let's go back and check out the warehouse. It's weird because I've already killed those people. I'm assuming they're supposed to be up on this bridge anytime you come back. So this is the warehouse main office. Just a little office area with very little detail, very little clutter. I'm kind of disappointed. I kind of want to come back and do more with it, but we'll see. Got some crates back here. And then we go up here and we have an ammunition and gun plant. I toggled the menus right now so you can't see, but there's probably a good several hundred guns and probably thousands of ammunition. Some warehouse bathrooms. Pretty graphic. And we're on the top floor now. So, just your average warehouse. I really didn't go, you know, crazy with the supplies, but the manufacturing. I'm actually not that familiar with it. This was my first time messing with it, so if that tells you anything. By the way, I used the Settlement Supplies Expanded mod to, you know, add this part of the bridge. So when you're down there, you can see pretty much right through the bridge. It's hard to explain, but anyways, so this part of the bridge was already here. That part I added, and then on the other side of that, that was already there. So you can see where Bethesda ended theirs with a little damaged bridge, and I just wanted to reattach them for the purpose of having a cool settlement. And I did put in that semi. I was pretty proud of that. It looks pretty cool, the whole thing. But anyways, I also added this part this part here was already here. I just kind of wanted another little area for settlers or whatever. I don't think they'll actually use this up here, but... And originally I was going to add 2 different bases, one up here and one down there, but I just didn't want to. I just don't want to go through with that. Looks like there's something up there too. So there's my turrets. And then we have, for the, well, what was going to be the red team, a little garden for them.
I need to assign someone to this.
Yeah, we probably do. And then I added this bus stop for no good reason, and a sleeping bag. And here's where all my turrets went crazy. Looks like there's still people in there. But mainly I just wanted to give access to this little junkyard here. Yeah, looks like there's someone over there too. But I figured it was cool as it was, so yeah, that's that. So, anyways, that's Finch's Utopia. Hopefully, you thought it was as cool as I was, even with the little bit of detail in the FPS performance. And see, this is what I meant. If you come up here, of course the building is hanging off, but you can see the bridge. Now, when you're down here, you can't see the bridge at all. It really sucks, but you know what? It's cool. The bridge is still all one piece now, and I'm happy about that. Anyways, hopefully you weren't turned off by my amateur video and my FPS hit. But yeah, so let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.